Okay, I'm about to get into some divine guidance, okay? So please use your discernment. This is a collective reading and it's for entertainment purposes only, all right? If you want personal, links in the bio. All right, so let's see what this is all about. Just know that you are divinely protected and loved, and these messages are for the highest and greatest good of all, and so it is. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Feeling, sensitivity, creativity, the alchemist. We have integrity, the compass. We have cycles, vulnerability, right? Let's see what else we got. Sovereignty. All right. Freedom at the bottom of the deck. The Wanderer. The amount of like infinite wisdom I see in this art is amazing. I feel like just the way that the eyes are kind of almost like looking through you, but not at you. And I feel like I'm part of the blue background, right? It's really quite amazing. So I love this deck, by the way. Okay, I love the artwork as well. Haley Claire is her name. All right, so the first card out was feeling sensitivity. So this could be you really feeling the feels. You know, this kind of speaks to like the empaths for me. And the fact that there's two different types of empaths as well. Well, there's not just two, but as far as like the polarity goes, all right, I feel like there's a dark empath, okay? I feel like there's also that heavy, like, I don't know. I feel like there's a big like difference in how you feel and sense and understand and connect with energy. And you know, one of the things that I've been realizing is that most times we remember things the most because we really felt them, right? Like it really pulled on the emotions and there were strong feelings associated with whatever life lesson that was. So I feel like it's important to feel the feels when you're meant to, okay? And then I have like creativity. So this really talks about like working with all the different things and all the different ways, and how like everything's so interconnected, right? And that you literally can create anything you want, right? And this also is like alchemy of it all, okay? Understanding it's so much far beyond than what you just see in front of you. Like there's so many different ways to do so many different things. I feel like this is like infinite possibility energy. And then I have like, you know, in the core of everything is your integrity. I feel like you're somebody who, you know, stands up for what's right. I feel like there's some sort of like transparency here. I feel like you're very, it is what it is. You might be somebody who speaks their mind. I feel like you stand up for injustice. I feel like you are someone here that is meant to kind of lead by example, I'm getting. And then I feel like but leading by example is from your own personal development, okay? Because this card is number 34, and that breaks down to a 7. So I feel like your integrity and your ethics and your internal compass and how you kind of hold others to a certain level of accountability, because that's how you hold yourself, you know, and you expect people to meet you where you're at. Okay, so I feel like that's the compass. Like, encourage people to meet you where you're at and don't lower where you're at to meet somebody. Okay, I feel like there's a way of kind of not losing yourself in that process. I'm also getting like there might have been, yeah, this is the Ouroboros, the cycles. All right. So I feel like there's a strong understanding here that, like, you know, the path is the path, regardless of what cycle you're currently in. Meaning, like, the cycle continues regardless regardless of, or it's like a continuous cycle. So death and rebirth, and the fact that, like, your soul's path is still your soul's path, regardless of what lifetime you're in. So I feel like this is something that's been major for you, because you may have, like, you know, gone through quite a lot of shadow energy when it comes to past karmic cycles, right? And you might have closed one out in this lifetime. And so I feel like there's some sort of like acknowledgement or recognition for that. I'm also getting like vulnerability. So this is really like, you may have as one of your spirit guides a deer. There's another type of animal guide that I wanted to bring up. Hopefully I can remember it. But this, I mean, deer might be significant, or just like you being, you know, feeling like you're kind of alone and isolated, and, you know, could potentially jolt at any time with that leg bent. Like, it's not standing strong, like confrontationally. It's kind of like, oh, I might need to run out of here. So I feel like, you know, there might need to be some, you know, more confidence, right? Like standing your ground energy. I feel like you're being called to stand your ground. I feel like you do have the freedom that you have been praying for. Okay. I'm getting that, like, and that's 8, and it's been something that you've been working on quite a bit. I feel like there are certain things that, you know, you see as limitations, maybe not so much of yours, but maybe others, and you kind of, you know, choose how you're going to deal with them. Sometimes you have to leave things behind, right? Sometimes you do have to, like, say, all right, this isn't for me. And then sometimes that leg straightens out and you're like, okay, I can stick around for this. So I feel like this is also like being open to trying things. I feel like there's a lot of self-empowerment here. I feel like there's a lot of, like, I'm getting a lot of, like, ancestry here, a lot of, like, connection to the spirit realm. You might be somebody who, like, goes outside and is, like, immersed in, you know, the natural life. And I feel like you're very wise. You're somebody who has a high perspective. And I believe that brings you some sort of sovereignty. I feel like you can see things and know things and sense things that maybe others can't see from their perspective. So I feel like the sovereignty is really, you know, identifying how you've done so well with your self-empowerment, okay, and empowering yourself to continue on this path. I feel like this is something that you've been working on for quite some time. You know, I feel like I'm seeing all the rings here, and it's kind of speaking to, like, you know, this has been some work in progress here. And I feel like it's to develop and have some sort of sovereignty, right? And freedom. I mean, the bottom of the deck energy was, you know, this card. All right. And it's really talking about, like, again, this is 8-8. So I feel like this is abundance, so that you can kind of, like, you know, be sovereign and be free and be that wanderer. Okay. Maybe this is you showing others how to be, and this is like major, like, divine energy here too. So I'm getting, and this is like galactic energy. So I feel like you're someone who kind of, like, came from the sky, okay, and is having an incarnation here. And I feel like you've had many different types of incarnations here. Again, like, you're able to tap into that high, that wisdom and that knowledge. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of ancestry here. So that's pretty awesome. Cool. All right, so that's what I have for that. Okay, I'm just gonna get one more card. Let's see. This is not the deck I want to use. Hang on a second. Okay, let's see. Any other final thoughts regarding this? Yeah, Four of Cups, like those feelings, that sensitivity, right? This is really talking about moving past that and seeing things for what they truly were and not letting our emotions get the best of us, because there's something far better on the horizon. Okay, I feel like here is, you know, your ability to create, okay? And I feel like this is something that, you know, you're working really hard on doing, okay? This is you transmuting energy, right? And using it to create from, which is going to bring you lots of success. Lots of success. Again, like the King of Pentacles is someone who does have very strong integrity. I feel like this could be somebody that you might be attracting into your reality. I feel like this is somebody who, you know, stands up for what's right and does have like a higher perspective, a higher understanding, or higher connection. This could be somebody who's highly connected in some way, like they're well known or they're influential. They could be someone who's very knowledgeable. Okay, I feel like there's some sort of new cycle here when we had the Fool clarifying the Ouroboros. That's funny. So yeah, totally new cycle coming in here. I feel like somebody may like appreciate your integrity, okay? I feel like someone's also listening to their inner compass, okay? So someone might just come your way, okay? And want to start a new cycle with you. What's this? We have Tower energy. Yeah, this is you like, you know, allowing things to kind of happen naturally, right? And not trying to control the outcome. I feel like this is you embracing change on a major scale, okay? And the changes that you've made or that you are making are going to allow you to be sovereign and free, okay? So if anybody's been wanting like freedom and sovereignty, I feel like this is confirmation that this is something that's coming into your timeline, okay? Your experience, okay? Confirmation, passionate new beginning, divine intervention, divine blessing, divine guidance. You know, there's some Gemini energy, Libra energy, mostly the air signs here representing like these are the ones who are the messengers, okay? So I feel like this is for those that connect and share messages as part of their abilities, or currently are using those things to help others. Like, you know, it doesn't have to just be messengers. It can be those who are in, you know, in communication with the divine and with their higher selves and with their spiritual team. I feel like we're all being led towards sovereignty. So follow the breadcrumbs we are sharing with you, okay? Says the divine creator. Oh, that was cool. All right, well, we're all for that. I love to you all, okay? Love to you all, and I hope this message brings you some sort of stability, okay? I'm about to go see and feel and embrace this beautiful meditation energy. I'm looking at, you know, stability. I'm looking at prosperity and abundance. And abundance comes in so many different forms, okay? I feel like this card of stability is something that's rightfully earned here. I feel like this is Ganesha, so I'm feeling really connected to this. This is beautiful. I think that yeah, embrace your security, your stability, your balance. Okay, it's well deserved. And yeah, I hope you guys have an amazing day. And I'll catch you next time. Bye now.